So your goal is to buy your first home and you have an idea what you have to save for your down payment and your closing costs. But what you might not realize is that besides the down payment, there are additional lesser known expenses that can add thousands of dollars to what you actually need to buy your home. And if you don't know about these expenses and you don't plan, you may have a big problem. But the good news is that a lot of these costs are highly negotiable. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the most important strategies to save thousands of dollars on your future home purchase by tackling the 5 biggest hidden costs. Let's get started. So we're going to count these down from number 5 to number 1 because the last one on our list has the biggest potential for savings. So kicking things off at number 5 is what I call the empty house fund. This is the money you need for all the stuff a home needs that an apartment never did. I'm talking about things like a lawnmower, a toolkit, a ladder, new locks and keys, and especially window treatments. A new set of blinds can easily cost thousands. Here's a tip about window treatments and appliances. Pay close attention to what's a fixture versus personal property in your state. The purchase contract will outline this, and your realtor can also help you. Blinds and curtain rods are usually fixtures, and so they stay with the sale. But curtains or a washer and dryer, for example, are often considered personal property and would therefore not be included unless you indicate otherwise in the purchase contract. So be sure to write into the contract any personal property that you want included, such as appliances and window treatments. Getting the seller to leave the dishwasher, dryer, and blinds can easily save you $3,000 or more. Also, make sure that the sellers have not excluded any of the fixtures in the contract. All right, coming in at number 4, your prepaid homeowner's insurance. At closing, you have to pay for your entire first year of homeowner's insurance up front. The national average is around $1,900 per year, but this can vary widely. In a low-risk area, it might be $800. In a high-risk state like Florida, it could be over $4,000. This is a negotiable cost because you can and should shop around. Get at least 3 quotes for your homeowner's policy, and one of those quotes should be a bundle with your auto insurance. This simple step of shopping around can save you $500 or more on your first year's premium easily. But coming up, we're going to talk about a fee that's set by the government and that can cost you thousands depending only on your zip code. Which brings us to number 3, property tax prorating and escrow. This one is pure math and it's not negotiable. Your lender creates an escrow account to pay your property taxes for you. To get that account started at closing, you get hit with 2 charges. First, you reimburse the seller for any taxes they've already paid, called prorating. And second, the lender requires you to pre-fund your escrow account with several months of future taxes. Your property tax depends entirely on where you live. For example, on the same $400,000 home in a low property tax state like Hawaii, you might only need to pre-fund about $250. But for that same exact $400,000 home in a high tax state like New Jersey, your prepayment could be over $2,200. So you want to be aware so you can plan and avoid any surprises. Ask your lender for this number early on so it doesn't become a last-minute surprise. Okay, number 2 on our list, title insurance. This is the fee you pay for protection against someone else claiming ownership of your new home. This one's tricky. The cost is often regulated by the state, but you have the right to shop for the company that provides it. The national average is anywhere from 0.5% to 1% of the purchase price. So on a $400,000 home, you're looking at $2,000 to $4,000. Here's the pro tip. Ask your title agent if you qualify for a reissue rate. If the previous owner has had a title policy for less than 10 years, the company has less work to do and can pass those savings on to you. Between that discount and shopping for a company with lower settlement fees, you can easily save up to $750. And now for the number 1 hidden cost, which also has the biggest potential for savings, appraisal and lender fees. These are the fees you pay directly to your lender for the service of creating your loan. This includes the appraisal, which averages about $500, but the big ones are the lender's own charges like origination or underwriting fees. Together, they typically run 0.5 point to 1% of your total loan amount. Now, you might be thinking, should I just pick the lender with the lowest interest rate? Not necessarily. The secret to finding the best priced loan is understanding the APR, or annual percentage rate. The annual percentage rate combines the interest rate with most of the fees, giving you the true cost of the loan. And a loan with a rock bottom interest rate could have very high fees, making it more expensive. The strategy is pretty simple. Apply with at least 3 different lenders, compare their official loan estimates side by side. Having them compete for your business can easily save you thousands of dollars more in fees. So there you have it. By negotiating for services, shopping for your insurance, asking for the title reissue rate, and forcing lenders to compete, you've learned how to save on nearly every major fee. And when you add it all up, these strategies can put thousands of dollars back in your pocket for repairs, new furniture, or in your savings account. Now, I'd love to know what you think. Did any of these saving strategies surprise you? Drop a comment below and let me know. And if you found this video helpful and want to make your home buying journey easier, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos like this every single Friday at 5 p.m. And finally, we just talked about how to save thousands on the upfront cost of buying a home. But the single biggest factor in saving money over the life of your loan is your credit score. That's why I made this video right here that gives you 10 steps to boost your credit score and save big on your mortgage. Click it and I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching.